students, welcome to YouTube channel of Aksar Education. In this video we are going to discuss completing square method. Completing square method for the solution of quadratic equation. So what is completing square method? We have discussed factorization method for the solution of any quadratic equation. Now second method for the solution of any quadratic equation is completing square method. So our quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where condition is coefficient of x square must not be equal to 0. This is our quadratic equation, general form of quadratic equation. Now we have to solve this equation. That means we have to find the value of variable x by using completing square method. So what is completing square method? For that we are making the use of perfect square trinomial. We are making the use of perfect square trinomial. So we have studied the expansion a plus b whole square, which is nothing but the first term square plus 2 into first into second term plus second term square. If it is minus a minus b whole square, minus sign is there, so it's a first term square minus 2 into first into second term plus second term square. So this is perfect square trinomial in which total 3 terms are there: first term, middle term and last term. First term and the last term are the perfect square numbers, and middle term is given by plus or minus 2 into square root of first term into square root of last term. That we have studied in our A standard. So we are making the use of this perfect square trinomial for the solution of this quadratic equation. So how can we use? So for the first step, for the solution of this quadratic equation, you have to remove this coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is a, which must not be equal to 0. So it can be any value. So first you have to remove the coefficient of x square. So first we are taking a common. So taking a common, so remaining terms are x square plus this will be b by ax plus, and this will be c by a, and this is equal to 0. Done. So this is taking common a is nothing but the dividing this equation on both sides by a. Taking this a on the right hand side, so it's a 0 by a, that will be 0. So we can directly write this one as a x square plus b by ax plus c by a equal to 0. So this is your first step in which you have to remove the coefficient of x square. Clear, students? Now after removing the coefficient of this x square term, then you have to consider the coefficient of this x. One by one we will consider all these 3 terms. First term, that is x square, remove the coefficient of this x square by dividing that variable, dividing that constant with the all the terms of given equation. Now you have to consider the coefficient of this x. So coefficient of this x is nothing but the b by a, and b by a. Now what you have to do with this b by a? So you have to divide this b by a with 2. So divide this b by a with 2 is nothing but the 1 by 2ba. So we are getting b upon 2a. Consider the coefficient of variable x. Divide that coefficient of variable x with 2, so we are getting b by 2a, and take it square. Take it square. So we are getting b upon 2a whole square. So now you have to add these terms on the both sides of this equation. So it's x square plus b by ax plus b upon 2a whole square plus c by a equal to b upon 2a whole square. Adding this term on the both sides. Clear? Then third term, you have to take that c by a on the right hand side. So on the left hand side we are having x square plus b by ax plus b upon 2a whole square equal to, taking this term on the right hand side, so it's a b upon 2a whole square minus c by a. Clear, students? So this term is nothing but the perfect square trinomial in which middle term is nothing but the plus 2 into square root of this x and square root of this b by 2a. So its factorization is first term square root, so it's a x plus last term square root, it's a b by 2a and whole square, and this is equal to b square upon 4a square minus c upon a. Now simplify this one. So here we can take this 4a square as a LCM. So 4a square is the LCM. So this is nothing but the b square minus 4ac cross multiplication. Now taking square root on both sides, so it will be x plus b upon 2a square root. So this is equal to square root is nothing but the plus or minus of the square root b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. Clear? Now taking this b upon 2a on the right hand side, so you are getting x equal to minus b upon 2a plus or minus square root of numerator is b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So solution is nothing but the minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. So this is the general formula to find the square or to find the solution of this quadratic equation. So we will directly use this formula for the solution of quadratic equation in our third method. In this method we will discuss how to find the solution of this quadratic equation by using this completing square method. Here we have completed our square. Clear, students? So pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 1, we have to solve this quadratic equation by using the completing square method. So how to solve this equation by using completing square method? So first step, you have to remove the coefficient of this x square by taking these 2 as a common, or you can say that dividing this equation on both sides by 2. So first you have to remove the coefficient of this x square. So dividing on both sides by 2. So you have to divide all these three terms with 2. So we are getting x square minus 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2 equal to 0. 0 by 2 is 0. Done? Now next step, taking this constant term on the right hand side. So it will be x square minus 7 by 2x equal to minus 3 by 2. Now next step, you have to consider the coefficient of this x. Coefficient of x is minus 7 by 2. You have to divide this 7 by 2 with 2. So it's a minus 7 by 4. Then take its square. So which is equal to 49 by 16. So you have to add this 49 by 16 on the both sides. Done? What you have to do? You have to consider the coefficient of this x, which is minus 7 by 2 divided by 2. So it's a 1 by 2. So minus 7 by 4. Take its square, so it's a 49 by 16. You have to add this 49 by 16 on the both side of this equation. So we are getting x square minus 7 by 2x plus 49 by 16 equal to 49 by 16 minus 3 by 2. So check this term. It's a 3 term trinomial. It's a perfect square trinomial whose factorization is x minus 7 by 4 whole square. This is equal to, now simplify this, LCM is 16 and 2, so whose LCM is 16. 16 ones are 16, so 49 ones are 49, 2 8s are 16, 8 3s are 24. So here we are getting x minus 7 by 4 whole square equal to 25 by 16. Now taking the square root of this x minus 7 by 4 whole square, so its square root is x minus 7 by 4 equal to, now square root of this 25 by 16 is plus or minus 5 upon 4. So taking this minus 7 by 4 on the right hand side, so we are getting the value of x, which is 7 by 4 plus or minus 5 by 4. So two values of x are there. One time consider plus sign, second time consider the minus sign. So solution is x equal to 7 by 4 plus 5 by 4. So 4 is the LCM, 12. So 4 3s are 12. So we are getting x equal to 3. X equal to 3. And second value of x is x equal to 7 by 4. Considered minus sign. So it's a minus 5 by 4. So LCM is 4. It's a 7 minus 5. 2 by 4. So we are getting x equal to 1 by 2. X equal to 1 by 2. So these are the solution of this quadratic equation by using completing square method. Clear, students? Now one more example. These are the additional practice sums based on this completing square method. So here the given quadratic equation is 3x square plus 11x plus 10 equal to 0. So now what is your first step? You have to remove the coefficient of x square. So here coefficient of x square is 3. That means you have to divide both the side of this equation by 3. So left hand side you have to divide all these 3 terms with 3. So here you are getting, dividing on the both side with 3, we are getting x square plus 11 by 3x plus 10 by 3 equal to 0. Now take this constant term on the right hand side, and therefore we are getting x square plus 11 by 3x equal to minus 10 upon 3. Done. 2 steps complete. Now third step, you have to consider the coefficient of x, which is 11 by 3. So first you have to consider coefficient of x and divide it with 2. So it's a 1 by 2. So we are getting 11 by 6 and then take its square. So it's 11 by 6 whole square. Now you have to consider coefficient of x, which is 11 by 3. Divide it by 2. So it's 11 by 3 multiplied by 1 by 2. So we are getting 11 by 6 and then take its square. So it's 11 by 6 whole square. So this term you have to add on the both sides of this equation. So it will be x square plus 11 by 3x plus 11 by 6 whole square equal to 11 by 6 whole square minus 10 by 3. So this term is perfect square trinomial. First term, last term, this is middle term, whose factorization is x plus sin z. It's x plus 11 by 6 whole square. इसका expansion करो. Perform the expansion of this term, you will get this term. You can verify it. Now it's 11 square 121, 6 square 36 minus 10 upon 3. Now simplify this right hand side. So this will be x plus 11 by 6 whole square, and this is equal to 36 and 3. So LCM is 36. 36 ones are 36, which is 121 minus 3 12s are 36. 12 10s are 120. So it's a 121 minus 120. It's a 1 by 36. So here we are getting x plus 11 by 6 whole square equal to 1 by 36. Now simplify this. X plus 11 by 6 whole square is there. So you have to take the square root on both sides. So taking square root on both sides, so we are getting x plus 11 by 6 equal to plus or minus 1 by 6. Square root of 1 upon 36 is 1 by 6, but it will be plus or minus. So now we are getting value of x, taking this 11 by 6 on the right hand side. So it will be minus. It's a minus 11 by 6 plus or minus 1 by 6. These are the two values of x. Minus 11 by 6 plus or minus 1 by 6. So two values of x are, so x equal to minus 11 by 6 plus 1 by 6. So LCM is 6, minus 11 plus 1, minus 11 plus 1 is nothing but the minus 10 by 6. So first value of x is minus 5 by 3. And second value, in which we are considering the minus sign, so it will be minus 11 by 6 minus 1 by 6. Again LCM is 6, so minus 11 minus 1, so it's a minus 12 by 6. So we are getting x equal to 6 2s are 12 minus 2. So solution of this given quadratic equation by completing square method is x equal to minus 5 by 3 and x equal to minus 2. These are the two values of solution of this equation. Clear, students? So pause the video and note it down. Question number 3. We have to find the solution of this given quadratic equation by completing the square method. So again, what you have to do? First you have to remove the coefficient of this x square term. So first you have to divide this given equation on the both sides by 4. So for the left hand side you have to divide all these three terms with 4. So we are getting x square plus 4 root 3x by 4. It will be root 3x plus 3 by 4. 3 by 4 equal to 0. First you have to remove the coefficient of this x square. So for that we have to divide this equation on both sides by 4. Now taking this constant term on the right hand side. Next step is taking constant term on the right hand side. So therefore next step, x square plus root 3x, taking this plus 3 by 4 on the right hand side. So it will convert it into minus 3 by 4. Now for the next step you have to consider the coefficient of this x. Coefficient of x is nothing but the root 3. Divide it with 2. So it's a 1 by 2. So we are getting root 3 by 2. Then take its square. Done. Consider the coefficient of the x, which is root 3. Divide it by 2. So it's 1 by 2. So we are getting root 3 by 2. Take its square. So now you have to add this square on the both sides. So we are getting x square plus root 3x plus root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 whole square equal to root 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 by 4. Done? So here we are getting one perfect square trinomial whose factorization is x plus root 3 by 2 whole square, and that is equal to root 3 square 3, 2 square 4 minus 3 by 4. 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 0. So we are getting x plus root 3 by 2 whole square equal to 0. So what is the square root of this? Square root of x plus root 3 by 2 equal to 0. So we are getting one solution, x equal to minus root 3 by 2. This is the only one solution of this quadratic equation. Clear, students? Now next one. So here you have to find the solution of this given quadratic equation. So again coefficient is 4. You have to remove this coefficient of this x square. So you have to divide the both sides of this equation by 4. So your next first step is x square plus this will be bx minus it's a square minus b square by 4 equal to 0. Remove the coefficient of x square. Then take the constant term on the right hand side. This one. So here it's a x square plus b by x equal to, this will be a square minus b square by 4. Done? Now next step, you have to consider the coefficient of x, which is b. Divide that b with 2. So it's a b by 2. Then take its square. So it's a b by 2 whole square. Add that b by 2 whole square on the both sides of this equation. Therefore we are getting x square plus bx plus b by 2 whole square equal to b by 2 whole square plus it's a square minus b square by 4. This is one term. So this term is x plus b by 2 whole square, and this is equal to b by 2 whole square, which is b square by 4 plus a square minus b square by 4. So what is the simplification of this? You have to take 4 as a LCM. Left side as it is, x plus b by 2 whole square equal to, now here 4 is LCM. So we are getting b square plus a square minus b square. So this is a square by 4. So x plus b by 2 whole square equal to, this will be a square by 4 So taking square root on both sides, so it's a x plus b by 2 equal to square root of this a square by 4 is plus or minus a by 2. So our solution is x equal to, taking b by 2 on the right hand side, so it's a minus b by 2 plus or minus a by 2. So here we are getting two values of x, and the two values of x are x equal to, first time consider plus sign, minus b by 2 plus a by 2. So this is equal to minus b plus a by 2, and x equal to minus b by 2 minus a by 2, so which is minus b minus a by 2. These are the two solutions of the x. Clear, students? Pause the video to note it down. Question number 5. This is given quadratic equation a square x square minus 3abx plus 2b square equal to 0. So first step, you have to remove the coefficient of this x square. So you have to divide this equation on both sides by the coefficient of x square, which is a square. So dividing this equation on both sides by a square. So in the left hand side, you have to divide all these three terms with this a square. So a square x square by a square. So it's a x square. Now here 3abx by a square. So it will be 3bx by a square by a. So 1 upon a will be there, plus 2b square by a square, and 0 by a square, which is 0. So here a square will be cut, here 1a will be cut, here a square will be as it is. Now next step, taking this 2b square by a square on the right hand side. So it is x square minus 3bx by a, and this is equal to minus 2b square by a square. Done. Taking constant term on the right hand side. Now next step, you have to consider the coefficient of this x. Coefficient of x is minus 3b by a, divide it with 2. So it will be minus 3b by 2a, and take it square. So you have to add this term on the both sides. So this is equal to x square minus 3bx upon a, plus here it's a minus 3b by 2a whole square equal to 3b by 2a whole square minus 2b square by a square. Here have to consider only the coefficient of x without any sign. So neglect this minus sign, because square is there, so it will be no use of the minus sign. So consider only plus sign. So it will be x minus 3b upon 2a whole square, and this is equal to 3b whole square. So it's a 9b square upon 2a square, 4a square minus 2b square upon a square. Simplification of this one, this will be x minus 3b upon 2a whole square, this is equal to 4a square a square. So our LCM is 4a square. This will be 9b square minus 4 2 is 8b square. So 9b square minus 8b square is nothing but the b square upon 4a square. So here we are getting x minus 3b upon 2a whole square, which is equal to b square upon 4a square. Taking square root on both sides, so it will be x minus 3b upon 2a square root. So it will be plus or minus square root of b square upon 4a square is b by 2a. So our solution is x minus 3b by 2a equal to plus b by 2a or minus b by 2a. It's x equal to 3b upon 2a plus or minus b upon 2a. Solutions are there. So we have to write the two values of x. So first value of x equal to, consider plus sign, 3b by 2a plus b by 2a. So 2a is the LCM. So 3b plus b, 4b by 2a, 4b by 2a So it will be 2b by a. And second value of x, for that you have to consider the minus sign, which is 3b by 2a minus b upon 2a. So again 2a is the LCM, 3b minus b, it's a 2b by 2a. So x equal to 2b by 2a, 2 cut, it is b by a. So two values of x are there, x equal to 2b by a and x equal to b by a. Clear students? So this is how you can solve your question number 5. Now for question number 6. Now it is already given x square, coefficient of x square is 1. So first step is not required over here. So second step, take this constant term on the right hand side. So we are having x square minus root 2 plus 1 x equal to minus root 2. Done? Now next step, consider the coefficient of this x. We have to neglect the sign. So it's a root 2 plus 1 divided with 2 and take it square. We have to add this term on the both side. So it will be x square minus root 2 plus 1 x plus, this is root 2 plus 1 by 2 whole square equal to root 2 plus 1 by 2 whole square minus root 2. So here factorization is x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2 whole square equal to, here root 2 plus 1 whole square, which is 2 plus 2 root 2 plus 1 divided by 4 minus root 2. So simplify this, it will be x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2 whole square equal to, this will be 2 plus 2 root 2 plus 1 minus 4 root 2 whole divided by 4. So this one is x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2 whole square equal to, now this one 2 plus 1 3, 2 root 2 minus 4 root 2 minus 2 root 2, so it's a 3 minus 2 root 2 by 4, 3 minus 2 root 2 by 4. Now taking the square of this, take the square root of this one, so it will be x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2 and this is equal to plus or minus square root of 3 minus 2 root 2 divided by 4, 3 minus 2 root 2 divided by 4. So what is the square root of this? So it's a x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2, this is equal to plus or minus 3 minus 2 root 2 by 2, 3 minus 2 root 2 by 2. Both simplify, x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2 and this is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2. So this 3 minus 2 root 2 is nothing but the plus or minus, इसको ऐसे लिखेंगे 2 minus 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 है ना, 2 minus 2 root 2 which is nothing but the root 2 minus 1 whole square ना, इसका एक्सपेंशन करो. So that is equal to x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2 equal to plus or minus, this is nothing but the root 2 minus 1 whole square, root 2 minus 1 whole square. So square root will be cut, divided by 2. So x minus root 2 plus 1 by 2 equal to plus or minus root 2 minus 1 by 2. So here we are getting x equal to, taking this root 2 plus 1 by 2 on the right hand side. So it's a root 2 plus 1 by 2 plus or minus root 2 minus 1 by 2. So two values of x are there. So first value of x, consider plus sign. So it's a root 2 plus 1 plus root 2 minus 1 by 2. Plus 1 minus 1 cut 2 root 2. So our answer is x equal to root 2. Consider negative sign. So x equal to root 2 plus 1 minus root 2 plus 1 by 2. Root 2 cut 2 by 2. So I am getting x equal to 1. So two values of x are there, 1 and root 2. Yes. Clear students? So pause the video and note it down.